Hello again, everybody. So what I'd like to talk to you about right now is hydration. I see a lot of videos on purifying water and where to find water, but do you actually know how to hydrate and hydrate properly? Anybody that's been in the military, I'm sure, knows how to hydrate properly and stay hydrated. I know that when I was in boot, every urinal that we had, there was a color code in there, and you had to monitor the color. They had people monitoring you as well to make sure that you were hydrated. Now, some people will think that you need to guzzle your water, take a 16.9 ounce bottle, 20 ounce bottle, just guzzle it. No, that's not how you do it. If you know you're going to be physically active, one of the things that you can do is what's called pre-hydrating. Take 45 minutes or an hour beforehand and start sipping a little bit of water, 6-8 ounces at a time. Don't let it just flush through your body. You want it to have time to get into the muscles, into the joints, to lubricate everything and get everything ready to go for what you're about to do. And then as you're doing it, you want to sip your water. Like when I'm cutting my grass, I'll cut my front yard, I'll go drink about 8-10 ounces of water, and then I'll come cut the backyard and I'll drink a little bit more water. So as you're progressively doing more work and sweating more, what you want to do is just sip your water. You don't want to go crazy with it. I know that cold water tastes better, especially when you're hot, but you don't want to drop your body's temperature too quick. And I don't remember what the word is now, but it can affect you because you're cooling down way too quick. It's throwing your body into shock. That's basically it. You don't want to shock your system. So drinking your water slow, drinking at room temperature is always going to be better. Hot water is not really for the best for you, but drinking cool water, room temperature water, that's drinking it slow, small amounts at a time. That'll help keep the joints lubricated and the muscles fluid, so you're not cramping up. Stretching is also something else you might want to do. Like before you eat, you want to prepare your body to eat that meal. You don't want to eat anything if you're dehydrated, or you may say, "Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm cramping because my stomach is cramping because I'm hungry and I haven't had anything to eat in a while." Well, if you don't have any water, that food that you put in your stomach is just going to suck that much more moisture out of your body. So that's another good way to dehydrate yourself. Besides the normal being outside sweating, wearing long sleeves, you might say, "Well, I'm just going to sweat that much more." Well, sorry, there's skeeters everywhere out here. They're eating me alive, as normal. I get it. I understand about wearing long sleeves when it's hot, but if you're in such a bad way that you haven't even worried about being hydrated because you don't have any water, the wind blowing across it is going to dry you out that much quicker. So, believe it or not, it actually will keep you cooler just by not being in direct sun, not having wearing short sleeves, that kind of thing. I'm basing all this off memory. I don't have any of this written down, so I'm kind of just meandering a little bit. Forgive me. Gatorade, Powerade, things like that, they are great because your body, when you sweat, you lose a lot of salt, a lot of minerals. They do put that back, but every person is different. Powerade, Gatorade, they have a lot of sodium, a lot of sugar, and they are generic. Is a general guess of what everybody as a whole is going to need to have replenished. So bear that in mind before you start guzzling Gatorade. Water is still going to be the best thing to hydrate your body. Monitoring the color. Sorry about that. Going back to monitoring the color of your urine If it's real thick and you're having a harder time peeing, then chances are or dark in color, chances are you're pretty dehydrated. The more clear your urine is, the more hydrated you are. So if you can still pee relatively clear, or a lighter, brighter yellow, well, they're everywhere tonight, and you're still sweating, then chances are you're still fairly hydrated. And that's what you want to do at the end of the day. I never really thought about this, but a friend of mine made a statement that if you have a hydration bladder, Camelback, you're more likely, more likely to sip your water and stay hydrated more consistently than if you're carrying canteens, because you've got it just right here. You just reach up, put it in your mouth, start sucking on it, and you've got a little bit of water. You're not going to guzzle it. So keep that in mind too. If you're out, say hiking, and you're going to be out all day, having that type of water source on your back versus having a canteen. Nothing wrong with having a canteen. I've got canteens. I like canteens, but I have my Camelback as well. So staying hydrated is really easy. It's common sense. And remember, guzzling is a bad thing, especially cold water. So hope you guys got something out of this video, and sorry about all the mosquitoes. I mean, they're like, I can see 20 or 30 of them at a time. Hope you got something out of the video. If you did, please give me a like, share it with your friends. You can always email me at xcooperx@protonmail.com. And remember, the most important thing in life is there are a few problems in life that cannot be solved by a battleship broadside. Have a great night, guys.